Good morning. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yantan. Both houses of parliament have been adjourned for the day yesterday following uproar by the opposition parties over price rise and GST hike. In the Lok Sabha, members of opposition parties, including Congress, DMK, and the left trooped into the well of the house, raising slogans. The presiding officer repeatedly urged the agitating members to go back to their seats and allow the House to function, but they did not pay heed. Later, the House was adjourned for the day. The scene was no different in the Rajya Sabha. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has clarified that the recent decision to hike the GST rates on certain items was taken to curb the tax leakage. In a series of tweets, she said the decision was a much-needed one to curb the tax leakage. She said it was considered at various levels, including by officers, the group of ministers, and was finally recommended by the GST Council with a complete consensus of all members. Sitharaman said this was a unanimous decision by the GST Council. All states were present in GST Council when the issue was raised by the group of ministers on rate rationalization in the 47th meeting held at Chandigarh last month. She said all states, including non-BJP states like Punjab, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Kerala have agreed to the decision. The Department of Commerce has notified a new rule, Work from Home in Special Economic Zones Rules 2006, across all special economic zones. The notification was issued on demand from the industry for making a provision for a countrywide uniform work from home policy across all special economic zones. As per the new notification, work from home may be extended to maximum 50% of total employees, including contractual employees of the unit. There is flexibility granted to Development Commissioner of Special Economic Zones to approve a higher number of employees for any bona fide reason to be recorded in writing. Work from home is now allowed for a maximum period of 1 year. However, it may be further extended for a period of 1 year at a time by the Development Commissioner at the request of units. The government has sanctioned 2,877 electric vehicle charging stations in 68 cities across 25 states and union territories under Phase 2 of FAME India scheme, Faster Adoption and Manufacturing of Electric Vehicles. The government has formulated FAME India scheme in 2015 to improve the infrastructure required for the large-scale use of electric vehicles. Minister of State for Heavy Industries Krishan Pal Gurjar said this in a written reply in the Lok Sabha yesterday. He said 1,567 charging stations have also been sanctioned across 9 expressways and 16 highways under FAME India scheme. He said under Phase 1 of FAME India scheme, 479 charging stations have been installed as on 1st July this year. The minister said under Phase 2 of FAME India scheme, 1,000 crore rupees has been allocated for the development of charging infrastructure for a period of 5 years from 1st April 2019. The government has prepared a new draft of National Youth Policy which has been placed in public domain. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha yesterday, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said the government has reviewed the existing national policy 2014 and prepared a new draft of National Youth Policy NYP. He said the policy would be finalized after deliberations on received suggestions and comments and multi-stakeholders consultations. Thakur stated that the draft NYP envisages a 10-year vision for youth development that India seeks to achieve by 2030. Nagaland yesterday recorded 15 new COVID-19 positive cases, taking the number of total caseload to 35,630. 6 new cases were from Kohima, 4 in Peg, 2 in Dimapur, and 1 each in Longleng, Peren, and Woka. The state currently has 75 active cases, while the sample positivity rate stood at 13.51%. That is all we have in this morning news bulletin. Have a good day.